Alright, in this video we'll be showing the Guardians of the Galaxy Orb. And through research I was able to get the 3D print file, and my buddy Mason, who's a rock star, ended up printing these up for me, and we'll put this orb together. Along with the 3D printed orb, we'll be using some rub and buff on this project as well. Gold, silver, and I have some neodymium magnets that purchased to help hold the orb together. These are 5mm by 7mm N50. Some self-etching primer and some flat black spray paint. Alright, what I've done so far is sanded the pieces, because when they come out of the 3D printer they're rough, and so I sanded it and I put etching primer on it to help smooth out the rough edges. As you can see, I've taped the two pieces together and I put the magnet on. I had a test magnet that I had used with them that these magnets are sitting on. The test magnet was too small, so I'm replacing them with these bigger ones in order to allow it to hold together better. So this next step, we will be drilling the holes in both sides to allow the magnets to sit in. Have my drill bit ready with tape on it to mark how deep to go on these pieces, so I don't go all the way through and ruin the design on the other side. As you see, they're pretty thin, and I don't want to go all the way through. So I will be drilling these, gluing the magnets in place, and then we'll go from there. Okay, here we are in the next part. We have the ring drilled, magnets set, and glued. When the glue is dry and hard, we'll sand it, clean it, get it smooth, and then mark the holes on the bottom half, drill those, glue everything back together, clean up the seams, and get ready for finishing. Alright, so far we drilled the holes, glued the magnets, glued the top ring onto the base, and I've sanded and kind of cleaned it up a little bit. We'll be cleaning it up a lot more than painting it. Flat black, and then silver rub and buff over the top. Here are the two halves joined together, and as you can see, the magnets hold quite well. Nice size, fits well in the hand. And again, next steps are painting. First coat of black paint. We'll let this dry. And while those are drying, we are applying gold rub and buff to the inside pieces. And here we have the pieces painted and ready for assembly. The orb looks pretty legit inside and out. Had a bit of a problem with the seam, but seems to be okay. Next step will be to put the orb pieces together. Alright, and here we go, the finished Guardians of the Galaxy Orb. So ended up turning out pretty good. The magnet holds it together quite nicely. And if I can do this with one hand here, we can open it. And there we go. Got the crystal inside. and the completed orb. Hope you guys liked it.